49 women. 49 confirmed. Investigators believe the real number may be closer to 80. For nearly 20 years, a man lived a completely normal life while systematically killing the most vulnerable women in Washington state. This is Midnight Evidence. The truth never sleeps. Ridgway began his confirmed killings in 1982, targeting women, many of them sex workers or runaways, along the Pacific Highway South Corridor near Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. He would pick them up, drive them to remote locations, strangle them. Then he would return to the body sites, sometimes to move the remains, sometimes to revisit them. He placed his victims' bodies in clusters so he could keep track, he later said. Some clusters were not discovered for years. Some bodies were never found. In 1984, Gary Ridgway was interviewed by detectives investigating the Green River murders. He was a suspect. He was polygraphed. He passed. He was released and continued killing. The investigation became one of the largest in Washington state history. Hundreds of detectives, thousands of tips, years of work, and still no arrest. In 2001, King County Sheriff's investigators took a second look at biological evidence collected from crime scenes in the early 1980s. Advances in DNA technology allowed them to extract a reliable profile. It matched a sample taken from Gary Ridgway in 1987. Ridgway was arrested on November 30th, 2001. He was 52 years old and had been working at Kenworth, the same job, for 30 years. Ridgway agreed to a plea deal, life in prison without parole, in exchange for helping investigators find the remaining victims. He spent months leading detectives to body sites, calmly, methodically, like he was giving directions to a store. He confessed to 49 murders. He claimed he lost count of the actual number. When the victims' families were given the chance to address him in court, many stood up, not to beg for answers, but to tell him he had not broken them. He showed no emotion. No. Gary Ridgway chose his victims because he believed no one would look for them, because he thought they didn't matter. He was wrong. The investigators who spent 2 decades hunting him disagreed. The families who never stopped searching disagreed. And history disagrees. Their daughters, sisters, and mothers mattered. This has been Midnight Evidence. The truth never sleeps.